Everyone, welcome to Rise of Faith. A Nomad 1 versus 1 between Zeus and Inter. I have no idea who Inter is. I know he's appeared in my channel on a long time, but for now, I'll just assume he's a really good player because I know he has beaten Van Rian in standard, so he must be pretty impressive. All right, so here we are. The nations are as follows. First, we got Inter as Japanese and Zeus here as Nubians. Um, Zeus is building in a very nice location. If you check this out, he's got a lot of ruins and he has got three top class rares in his territory: papyrus, sugar, and silk. In fact, these are too good to have right next to your territory in a 1 versus 1, because 1 versus 1 already have a dearth of rare resources. On the other side, we've got Inter as Japanese. Japanese themselves are good enough even without any rare resources. They have the fastest starts in the game, so there's nothing to say about Japan. In fact, in Rise of Plebs, which is the upcoming Inter tournament, there is an option to ban a nation for your opponent, and I am assuming that Japanese is going to be banned in almost every game. So let's check out what the Japanese player has. He has got bison here, peacocks, and that's all he has within his range. There is obsidian, which he might be able to control depending on who gets their second city first. Then there is marbles, but one thing is clear, that all the top class rares are right next to Zeus. They're very conveniently placed next to him, and him being Nubians, it shouldn't be any problem for him to get his hands on. However, Inter here has got Commerce 1 already. He's way ahead of Zeus at this point. He's also got about 50 more ruins and a market coming from Inter. I wonder if he has found. No, he has not found bison, so he cannot get his eco up to 93 without second city. He has to put down a second city soon, which I'm assuming he will very soon. He has no problem here. Zeus has not even, yeah, Zeus hasn't even put down his library, but when he does put down his library, remember, he's got silk, so he's going to enjoy a cheaper commerce 1, which hardly anybody ever gets to do. And Nubians are the only nation who can get to enjoy this part. And I really want somebody to pick these two ruins. It's going to be funny when somebody comes across this. Still no library for Zeus on this side. Inter is leading by far ahead. Inter has got both of his researches done, while Zeus is only building his library now. So here comes Leech, the first civic. Another market here, a really nice choice with the second market, because um, Inter knows that Zeus is Nubians, probably has some wealth rares. No, he hasn't found any rares yet, but he is assuming he must have some nice wealth rares. Such a good idea. And Zeus is doing pretty good as well. Suddenly he just got his library, but now he's able to get his civic, his commerce, and his science. Now he will also be able to get his military done. Thanks to sugar, everything that costs food is 10% cheaper for him. And thanks to this, commerce is cheaper. Thanks to this, science is cheaper. So he's got the best set of rares that is possible to get in the game. They both are close to that 100 eco here. I can't believe how fast Zeus caught up with this. Now there is a barracks being completed here. It's going to come down to whether Inter can interrupt that. No, he's not going to interrupt that. Bad part about Zeus here is he has terrible scouting. He does not know anything about Inter's base. Inter could be having 5 heavy infantry to rush Zeus, and Zeus wouldn't even know. Nice raids there, also nicely failed. Zeus was there proactively denying the raids. He had so the spearmen are going back. They have, I think they killed a villager. That's all the damage they did. It's and it's interesting. Second 7 second commerce for Inter. I feel it's a perfect move with Japanese when you know that you've got a lot. You can easily fill up the commerce cap. This is a wise choice. On this side, no, Zeus is playing it safe. Zeus still doesn't know what's in there, and as I've said, this is often the reason why people lose often. No way to find out what is Inter up to. While Inter on this side at least knows how basically Zeus's area looks like. Inter is now at 145 eco. He still has not found he still has not found the bison there. And wonder what is he sending this for. Is he looking for, oh, I think he's looking for something. So this is an old world map. So old world map, I don't think they have any predictable arrangements. And what's this? There are 5 archers that are waiting right here. Zeus is going crazy now. A lookout is being put here. Let's see. Yep, this tower is going to deny the lookout. If he can see that. Very nice position for lookout. This will make sure no raids can pass through with this side. Colossus coming from Inter. Colossus provides you with extra wealth income, and it also gives you extra population limit. I think Japanese with Colossus, this is a deadly combination. Yeah, you can't go wrong with this kind of combo. On this side, Zeus has gone for senator, while Inter still has not chosen his government. He has not even built a senate, so there's no way for him to choose the government yet. That's a lot of guarding. He could just put a lookout here in case he's so worried about being attacked. And poor merchant looking for rares everywhere, but it's funny that all the rares are right in their territories. Zeus has 3 rares in his territory, and Inter has 1, 2, 3, 3 rares in his territory and 4 almost in it. Civic 2 coming from Zeus. Now this is the part where it can get very dangerous because the Japanese can take cities, control cities very easily. It's still bugging me how there are 4 archers here. But anyway, there is a city coming here, and yeah, Inter can see that city. Is he gonna do something about it? He tried, but no, it won't work. It won't work. Oh my god, Inter actually managed to snipe the senator. This is weird. That city took just too long to complete. Can't believe that. Despite having a tower next to it. A senator for Inter, he's building his 3rd city in a super safe area. This is going to be the safest area possible. He gets to control 2 metal mines here, and he gets hold of this large chunk of wood. Siege factory coming from both of them having siege factory again. As I said, this time Zeus has got all the rares, and Inter has got the nice wonder. Hey wildling, you need to go to my Discord. If you follow this video, go to the Discord link downstairs. That's the Rise of Patience Discord. In that Discord, there's a channel for Rise of Plebs tournament. You'll find everything there. And a siege has been built. Now this siege could do a lot of damage, especially because Zeus has got a tower here. A siege for Inter as well. This is a 17-minute time point. Let me tell you, this is too late for. This is a very late time point for aging, and nobody is aged yet. Zeus could be aging very soon. He is close. Zeus does not have the Commerce 2, however, which Inter has. Inter also has got the Colossus, so he'll have a lot more wealth than anybody else. Nice, very nice move by Zeus. He is going to snipe that catapult and get out of there without losing anything. Hey Wildling, yes, there's going to be a prize money. We are still opening donations and people are going to donate. So don't worry, we'll have some decent amount of prize money for the Rise of Labs tournament. And this barracks is going down, nobody's going to save it. On this side, Inter is also sieging the city. He's just waiting for the city to get reduced so he can take it. But I'm afraid Zeus will be aging up very soon. And then once Zeus ages, Inter will get that cheaper age. Here, one thing that I would blame Inter for is that he did not get his food up before metal. He should have first got his food income to 200. Once his food is high, then he can use that food to make more villagers. That's usually how you should be going with your economy. And no doubt Inter has got a way better eco than Zeus in every aspect possible: wealth, knowledge, food, wood. His tower is being sieged. He can't even see the tower, but that's for poor scouting. But he can still siege it. Zeus is hitting. In fact, look at that militia coming from Inter. He knows that he may have to rush this city soon, and maybe a few minutes delay, and Inter would have come back with his militia. This would also be a good time to reset attrition for Zeus. That acts as a big impedance for your opponent's attack, especially when they've got Senator. And in Nomad, everybody goes for Senator, so that's not a problem. These sieges are doing so much damage. Zeus got a nice army here as well. Inter's army is in this stable, so he's faking his army. It looks like he doesn't have anything, but when Zeus comes to attack, he will take them out. On this side, I am pretty sure that Inter has forgotten that he has got Colossus. That's why he's not filling up this woodcutter camp. He could get it to 250. Colossus gives him extra 50 commerce limit for wood and wealth. Nice, really nice move by Zeus again. Really nice move. In fact, yep, he could have sniped that catapult as well. Another nice thing about those Nubian archers is that these Nubian archers are anti-archer. It says, let's take that out. It says effective against all enemy archers. So these are themselves like javeliniers. And this city could be going down right now. Oh, nice move by Lookout. Inter just finished this lookout, got 5 buildings in this area, and now he's got the city as large in H3. Against Japanese heavy cavalry, heavy infantry, I would never suggest you to move your light infantry in front. That was a nice micro. In fact, Zeus looks like he's doing too good here. If he doesn't win this, I am going to be disappointed. He's doing really good. He's got a way better army, and in fact he better kill fast, because at this rate I'm afraid Inter will soon overtake him. Oh yeah, still sieging this. I hope he's continuously building more units. Oh, He is only using one barrack, not the other barrack. This is a great opportunity for Zeus to kill this game. Like he has got it. There is nothing Inter has. Inter has just 2 units, like 3 units maybe. Inter need it's Zeus needs a big fuck up right now to lose this game, else he's got it. And there goes Intercity. Now this is where it becomes too difficult to win this one because yeah, once you lose your city, your a lot of your eco is dead. And it's also partly Inter's fault because he could have more army at this point. He just didn't care enough. Also, it's very easy to judge the counter for Zeus's army. It's so obvious Zeus is making only ranged units. Uh, Inter just needs a lot of cavalry at this point, a lot of cavalry, and that's going to do the trick for him. He also has got so much wood. He has nice idea about making another stable. He could make another barracks. He has enough wood to deal with all that. His army is completely imbalanced. Zeus needs to keep bringing more heavy infantry into this if he has to win. Zeus is also getting hanging gardens. Hanging gardens are going to give him 15 knowledge income, and then it also gives him 66% discount on all the granary, lumber mill, and smelter upgrades. Oh yeah, this is a big army now. I don't know how is Inter going to come back from this, if at all. He should also, yeah, he's making more caravans. Good idea. He's making a siege factory behind. I don't have any idea why, but he is doing that. And lucky for Inter, this city is very much protected. It's going to take a lot of effort for Inter to take this one. And as I said again, Zeus has got. Yeah, why is he not using the second barracks? This is not efficient. He's building two here, but none here. All these mistakes, they can cost him the game in the end. That's a decent army. That's a decent army for Inter. Still not sure if it can take them out, but maybe it can take them out. Again, the army composition is the key. Only ranged units. Ranged units are super weak against these heavy and light cavalry. And the militia pool. So, Zeus is going to face everything that Inter has, and this is probably Inter's all in. This is Inter's all in. Yeah. So there are those sieges as well, and let's check out. This is going to be an interesting battle right here. Everything that Inter has got versus Zeus. Oh, and the heavy cavalry army is going to deal in. This is the time when the heavy infantry did act as a shield for these ranged units. They die themselves, but they do the trick at the end. Another problem for Zeus is that he doesn't have attrition yet. This city just got assimilated, but good thing for Inter it wasn't. Oh, and this senator will also die soon. Now Zeus is in trouble, man. I don't know how did he not expect that. That he should have expected that. But in any case, he's still not far behind. I wonder why he's not using this metal mine, which looks so convenient and gives him +8. Anyway, need a lot more rares for. Oh yeah, he needs a lot of resources and units. Light cavalry, a poor choice. I would never suggest light cavalry for when he can afford everything else. And I would also never suggest queuing them up in the same stable. If Zeus loses this game, this a big reason is going to be that he doesn't have enough military units, and he's making javelineers while Zeus's army is hardly any archers. There's two archers in this army. Apart from archers, javelineers are good for nothing. You should never make them if your opponent doesn't have a lot of archers. What Zeus should be making here is heavy cavalry, not heavy cavalry, I mean and heavy infantry and heavy cavalry could also work. Even archers would work, but archers by themselves are not going to do anything. This was a poor move by Zeus. I don't know what's going on with him. I know he's a great player, but this time he has showed horrible. He showed really bad gameplay. These javelineers, they hardly do any damage to these cavalry. There are so many cavalry. What are these going to do? But again, as I said, Inter's army is mostly heavy infantry and heavy cavalry. These light cavalry are going to be sliced dead, and yeah, they won't do any damage. This was he's just feeding these cavalry. At the same time, Zeus can also bribe some of these units using his senator, but I think he has received some very heavy shock. That was awesome play by Inter. Like, the one of the best plays I've seen. He came from nothing, almost losing back in the game, and Zeus here on this side, he did really bad. He had the game in his pocket, and but he found a way to lose. And Zeus is really well set up for the next stage. If he ages, he can kill Inter easily because Inter is far away from that. Inter is also getting his castle. He has got this third military upgrade. With his third military and the castle, he can do the armor upgrade. Now Zeus, again this time Inter's army. If we speculate what Inter's army has mostly heavy infantry. Let's see. Yeah, even if I look from Zeus's perspective, you can see that it's mostly heavy infantry. These archers are going to be a good counter. Right now, all that Zeus needs is archers and heavy infantry. This is again the reason why Zeus might lose this game. He is making light cavalry where he does not need to. There's just few archers here. It's not a good idea to make light cavalry for those. This micro is really helpful, but yeah, he definitely needs a lot more units. Oh, I didn't notice that he was also being raided here. And these heavy infantry should be focused on. Oh my god, that senator is going down. Senator is out. No more healing, no more armor for Zeus. At the right time, castle also gets destroyed, so these units will have to run away. I see that Zeus can age very soon, but so can Inter. Inter will be able to age. It's a really nice way how Inter used his militia to get back in the game. You remember this time when he had all of his units here. Without the militia, he would never have captured Zeus or the city back. Poor choice, Javelineers. There's no use of these units at this point. Zeus is Inter is massing heavy cavalry, heavy infantry, and some cavalry, and heavy infantry is what's required here by Zeus. City of Napata is being sieged. The moment it's reduced, Inter can go and capture this. This is the capital, so if it goes down, a counter will start. Also, the seizing player will receive 500 of every resource bonus. And Inter seems to get some confidence back. He's getting a terracotta army here. He's even sieging the library, I guess. And sieging the library is not a bad option, because if you siege the library, you make sure that if your opponent is researching next stage, it gets denied. And another thing was Zeus has been lacking is his metal income. His metal income has been around 70-80 throughout the game. He got the science level 4 early in the game. He should have already got a smelter in this city, got both of these mines in this third city. Now another problem, oh no, actually it's not. I thought he forgot the H4 armor upgrade, but he does have it. There's an informer planted by Inter's spy, so Inter can see everything going on around this city. There's a lot of units. This is usually very dangerous. This city has not been reduced. That's a problem. He is going to continue this battle for a long time without anything. Oh, units going through attrition, also bad. Now at this time, archers are really good because they give you this firing power while your cavalry can protect your units. Ooh, I did not expect this, but Zeus is coming back in the game. Although he does not have a library, so he cannot research H4. And Zeus also doesn't have a scout, so he is vulnerable to spies. It's a very close game. This is going to actually, I would say now Inter has got the upper hand, but still Zeus could possibly come back because he's got hanging gardens and he's got all these nice rares. Yep, there comes the library, so he can age as well. And if he should have aged already, by the way. Zeus Inter is also getting his militia there. He's got 2 spies which can deal massive amount of damage. If these 2 spies can bribe 2 units, oh, Zeus bribed a unit. Bribe one, he can bribe another one now. Oh, the shield of archers behind the city is gone, and it looks like GG for Zeus now. He played really well, but can't help it now. He's aging on this side. Inter has clicked on the age button as well. Really well played. Zeus is called GG. Inter has played really well in this game. His comeback was one of the best I have seen in Nomads. And what Zeus, I have clearly mentioned what Zeus did wrong. He did really well until the point when he captured the city. After that, he just slacked off there. Did not make units efficiently. Did not make the right counter for the opponent's army. So all that was wrong with his gameplay style. I hope everybody enjoyed the game and the new players learned something out of it. I'll be coming back later with another set of Nomad games. See you guys later. Bye bye.